Here are the top 5 OEM Plus mods for your MK5 GTI. Before we start, here is my 2007 MK5 GTI. This video is going to be fully focused on cosmetic mods that will improve the look of the car whilst giving you an OEM feel and look. Coming in at number 5, we have the MK7 Style Key. A lot of people don't even know you can do this mod. This key conversion allows you to turn your stock MK5 key into a MK7 one. It's really good quality and the swap is very straightforward. And it definitely looks much better than the original key. To make this mod work, you're essentially transferring the internals from your MK5 key into the MK7 key. At number 4, we have the dead pedal and decals. I will admit these mods do look a bit gimmicky, but I really think they add to the interior of the car. The decals look really nice and stick directly onto the seats using some adhesive tape, so the installation is super easy. This dead pedal is something Volkswagen should have put in the car from factory, and it definitely looks like it's meant to be there. It's made from rubber and stainless steel, so it's going to give you a little bit more foot traction to rest your foot, and it's going to improve the look of your car while doing so. I would definitely recommend this one. At number 3, we have lighting. This mod will transform the look of your car. The stock MK5 headlights give you terrible vision at night and look old. For around $500 you can pick up a set of xenons. Now you will need to get them coated and you will need a harness to make it work, but I promise you it'll be worth it. To complement the headlights nicely, I'd recommend picking up some LED fog lights. The ones I went with are Philips ones and they cost around $70. I'd also recommend getting some LED interior lighting too, which is really going to modernize the car even more. And if you want to go crazy like me, pick up this exterior lighting kit for around $30 AUD. You won't be disappointed. Coming in at number 2, one of my personal favorite mods you can do to the MK5 is put a good head unit in it. The stock MK5 head unit is absolute rubbish. I'd highly recommend upgrading to an RCD 330 because not only is it going to give you CarPlay, it's also going to give you that real OEM feel about it. What I love about the RCD 330 in particular is that it has a full website dedicated to frequent updates and forum posts, so it's constantly being improved upon. You can also customize your boot logo to suit any Volkswagen make or model. Now, a few drawbacks that this head unit does have is that the sound quality isn't as good as, let's say, like a Pioneer or a Kenwood head unit, but for its price point, I feel like it's pretty good. Another thing is that it doesn't have built-in maps, so you are fully dependent on CarPlay for your maps, which isn't an issue for most people, but might be something you want to keep in mind when buying this head unit. I would pair this head unit with a flip badge reverse camera to give you that MK7 look, but any reverse camera will do just fine. This mod will require you to cut into your car, and the installation for it is very rigorous and time consuming. So if you are going to do this one, you might want to get a couple friends together to help you install it. One of my favorite things that I've done to my car is installing a paint matched rear bumper. The stock MK5 bumper is absolutely hideous. It really makes the car look cheap and old. Now, I opted to just get my lower valance painted, which was the cheapest and probably the best option. But there are other options, which definitely look better but are more expensive. So I'd recommend looking for second-hand options. I'd also pair this with an Edition 30 front lip, which is going to give your car a really nice sporty look. If you're able to find one of these second-hand, that's probably the best option because the aftermarket ones don't have the best fitment. That's all I have for you guys today. That is my top 5 best OEM mods for your MK5. There are a few honorable mentions that didn't quite make it to the list, but I still think are pretty good mods. And let me know if you want to see one of these videos for the Mark 6.